Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a little different because I'm going to go shopping with you. I'm going to a Turkish drugstore called Gratis to go makeup shopping, and I'm going to tag you along with me. I'm also going to go on a stroll with my father, so I might have footage from that here and there. So if you want to tag along with me and go shopping and then do a full face of Wet n Wild, keep on watching. Alright guys, we're at the beach. This is Küçükkuyu, Çanakkale, Turkey. And this is the beach. But here's the beach and the restaurants. There it is. Alright guys, this is Küçükkuyu City Center. And we're on our way to Gratis. Ooh, look at these pieces. So pretty. Here it is with all its glory. Gratis. This is a Turkish drugstore where they sell skincare, makeup, and all of the goodies. And here's the rest of the city center. There are a lot of little shops here, little local shops. And it's just a small town where I live. This is a new brand. I've never heard of this brand. And here's Wet n Wild with its all glory. I'm definitely going to try their concealers and the foundation and their highlighters. Ooh. Lashes, but whenever I look at them at the store, I'm just like, oh, I want to try, but not today, not today. Look at these. Whoa. If I wear them, I would probably just wear individual lashes. This is Viewless. Ooh, I love their mascara. I love their brown mascara. This is the one I love. This is my love. It's so good. And these are all the skincare products. The Purist here is really popular in Turkey, and I've been using their exfoliating facial peeling with AHA and BHA, and it's been phenomenal. This looks like Benefit packaging, doesn't it? So cute. I've never heard of this brand. Petite Mason. I don't know. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get the dewy one. That's the one. So rengi ne bunun?
Soft bir orta. Yani açık orta.
Okay, so we got the foundation. I'm gonna get Precious Petal. This looks pretty good for my skin tone. So we have a lot of mascaras here, and this sweet lady is telling me that this mascara is not worth it, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it for you guys, and let's just do this. Okay, so we got the goodies. I'm gonna show all of them to you in the video, and we're ready to go. We are headed back home. All right, guys, let's get all the goodies out. We have a lot of products here, but we're gonna start with the primer. This is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer Base. This is silicone-free, mattifying and hydrating primer. Let's apply some of this. This feels silicone-y, but it's not. It definitely does do some blurring. Interesting. I've used this primer before, but I forgot about it, so I'm glad to have this in my collection again. Now, what I'm really excited about is the foundation. This is Wet n Wild foundation with the dewy finish. This is supposed to be a high-performing, skin-perfecting foundation that diffuses pores and blends seamlessly into the skin for a luminous, dewy finish. Let's see how this applies. I like the applicator. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend this out. Wow, this is applying really well. Wow, I'm truly impressed. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit better. But this looks so healthy on my skin, and it really did blur my pores. Wow. Perfect. Yay. Next, we're gonna go with Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. All the products I use will be in the description box, by the way. This blends out really well. This concealer seems to be really lightweight. It has, I would say, a medium coverage. It doesn't have a full coverage, but that doesn't bother me. And the shade is perfect. Now next, I'm gonna do my brows. I usually just use a brow gel for my brows because I feel like whenever I fill them in with a pencil or a powder product, I feel like my eyebrows look really artificial. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. And I'm gonna work with this shade, this middle shade, and maybe this one a little bit. And you have a little spoolie and the brush. So I'm dipping into this middle shade and then a little bit of the darkest shade. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. This still looks natural, right? But my brows are just darker, which is fine. Now next, I'm going to apply my beloved Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. This is in the shade Sunset Striptease. I hit pan so quickly on this product because I've been using it non-stop since I purchased it. But this looks very natural on the skin, and the color of it is just like the perfect neutral color. It's not too warm or too cool toned, and I just really enjoy this product. Wow, this foundation is looking flawless, by the way. I'm loving the looks of this foundation, and it sits really comfortable on my skin, like it's set by itself already. Doesn't feel sticky or uncomfortable. I am loving this foundation. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to have a new foundation in my collection. Now, another product I was really excited about is this highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. This is in the shade Precious Petals. It looks perfect, and now let's see how it applies. Okay, it's not glittery at all. It gives a nice wash of color to the cheeks. Okay. I applied a little bit too much, but it's okay. We're gonna apply blush next. And for the blush, I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild blush in the shade. It's totally rubbed off, but I think this is Mellow Wine. It's a nice rusty pink color. I like to apply my highlighter before my blush because I feel like after I apply the blush, they blend in, the highlighter blends in better, and it looks less artificial. It looks like it's coming from within. So that's why I apply the bronzer first, and then the highlighter, and then the blush. That's just the way I like it. I love this blush, by the way. Let us set the face. I'm using my Wet n Wild Bare Focus finishing powder. This is it here. The only problem I have with Wet n Wild products is the packaging. I feel like the packaging is so cheap. Like this one is already about to break, and same thing with the bronzer packaging, but that's the only thing. Let's move on to the eyes. I talked about this product. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, which is not my favorite product from Wet n Wild, but I picked up so many products, so I didn't want to pick up another eyeshadow palette because I don't need it. But the only reason I'm keeping this palette is because of, you know, videos like this. But this has 8 shimmers in it and 2 mattes. So 2 mattes and 8 shimmers. The mattes are workable, but they have a lot of kickback. The shimmers, on the other hand, are just a muddy mess. So the only shimmer that I like is this green one that applies, you know, okay. But the rest of them are just a muddy mess. So, but anyway, I'm going to use this palette for the sake of this video. And the first thing I'm going to do is to take the shade and use it as my transition color. This base, by the way, is looking amazing. Next, I'm going to take a shader brush and take this green shade and put that on my lid. And with a pencil brush, I'm taking this shade again, and I'm going to put that underneath my eyes, on my lower lash line. It's halfway through, so that we have some sort of color on there. And for my inner highlight, I'm going to go back to my highlighter and just pop that on my inner corner. Wow. Okay, so for the mascara, if you've seen the shopping part of the video, the salesperson at Gretis told me not to get this mascara because she thought that it wasn't performing as well as the other mascaras that they have from like L'Oreal, Maybelline, and other brands. But for the sake of this video, I wanted to pick this up. This is supposed to be volumizing and lengthening, so We will see if it holds up to those claims. Okay, upon first application, it is a lighter formula. It definitely separates my lashes. It's not giving much volume right now. It's giving length, but not volume. I think she was right about this mascara, but it's okay. It's still doable. And I do have rather longer lashes, so we're gonna be fine with it. Yeah, it takes a lot to build this. I'm doing a second coat. I usually don't need to do a second coat because when I'm using a good mascara, I don't need a second coat. But with this one, yeah, I can't say that I would recommend this product. It is definitely lengthening and it looks okay, but it's not volumizing at all. Now for the lips, I picked up their lip liner, Wet n Wild Color Icon lip liner. This is in the shade Willow. This is a nice brownie shade. It is pretty creamy and I don't know how long lasting it will be, but upon first application, I'm liking it. Yeah, it's very creamy. I like it. Now for the last step, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Slick Lip Gloss. This is in the shade is Love Language. Wow, this feels really good. This is very shiny. And it feels really comfortable. It's not sticky. It's not grabbing. Wow, I'm really liking this lip gloss. Alright guys, this is the final look. Let me give you guys a close-up. Okay, I'm going to move on to my final thoughts of all the products that I've used. First of all, I love the foundation. I think that my face looks really dewy and the foundation sits really comfortably on my skin. It feels like I applied nothing, basically. It looks very dewy and it's not sticky at all. It set it by itself. I only set this area. I didn't set this area, but it feels like I set all of my face. I feel really comfortable in this foundation. So this is definitely my favorite out of all the products that I've used. This is a really good product that is now added into my collection. And the second product I'm in love with, and I've been using this product for a while now, is the bronzer. I feel like this bronzer shade is just perfect for my skin tone. It's not too warm, too cool. It's just the perfect bronzing color and it feels really comfortable on my skin. So this is the second favorite out of this video. Hi baby. Come say hi to the camera. Come say hi. Come say hi, baby. This is Cat, my cat, and she needs attention right now. The next favorite is the lip gloss. Look at the looks of this lip gloss. It feels so comfortable and it's so shiny, and I'm definitely going to pick up more colors of this lip gloss. The next product is surprisingly the brow kit. I feel like my brows look like still natural, but you know, a little bit better. The highlighter, I would probably put this into my, I don't know if this is my favorite, but I definitely really like this highlighter because it's not glittery and it applied really well. and it looks very flattering on my skin. So I'm happy to have it in my collection. I love this blush color. I feel like it's really, it really suits my skin tone, and I like the formula, and it's not too pigmented, but it's pigmented enough to apply really well. And I would definitely pick up other shades of this blush. The next two products are the primer and the concealer. I would put them into my liked category. I feel like this concealer did its job well. I feel like this is a medium coverage concealer, and it feels really lightweight on my underneath my eyes. It didn't settle on my fine lines, and it's performing pretty good right now, so I like it. And the primer, I'm not a big primer person, but I like this primer because I saw that the blurring action, and it feels a little silicone-y on my skin, but it doesn't have silicone in it, so it's pretty interesting. And I've had this in my collection before, and I used it and I really liked it, and I'm glad to have it back in my collection. So this is a liked product. In terms of the setting powder, I'm not a big powder person, but I quite like this powder because it's simple, it doesn't leave a white cast, it does blur, and it just feels comfortable on my skin. It doesn't feel powdery when I powder my face. It feels translucent, which it is, and it feels comfortable on my skin. So I would recommend this product. The next product is, I like this lip liner. I feel like it's really creamy. I don't know how long lasting it will be, so I will have to update you on this, but you get a lot of product for your buck on this lip liner. It's huge. So, and I really like the color that I chose. But yeah, this is, I will have to update you on this. Let's move on to not so favorites. I really dislike this palette because I feel like I said, the shimmers are so muddy and the mattes have a lot of kickback, which I don't like. So this is something that I wouldn't recommend, and I haven't tried any other Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, and after my experience with this, I don't know if I would, and that's kind of the reason why I didn't pick up another eyeshadow palette. But yeah, this product I wouldn't recommend. The next thing is the mascara. I feel like this mascara doesn't do much for me. It basically separated my lashes, and it gave them some length, but other than that, it is not volumizing. I don't know how long lasting it'll be, but I think this is just gonna sit in my drawer. I feel like I'm not gonna reach for this, so I wouldn't recommend this product. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for tagging along with me and going shopping. I really enjoyed filming this video. If you like this content, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let me know what other contents you would like to see from me. And thank you for watching again. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!